Have you ever felt like you've been on death's door before? I know I have, and this game makes you feel like you'll be knocking on that door time and time and time again. Let's take a look. Hello, and welcome to a new series where we at Grumpy Gamers will be reviewing games available on Game Pass, giving you our honest opinion on what we think of them. Now, right off the bat, developer Acid Nerve has created a game that is wonderfully charming to play. You play as a crow who reaps souls of the dead and for the Reaping Commission. This little Reaper crow feels quite nice to handle and has an attack arsenal that, whilst quite simple, does take a bit of learning to master. Consisting of melee attacks, not melee like Eddie would say, arrows and a little magic here and there, you're either a master and rewarded handsomely or you're punished and sent packing. The isometric top-down view graphics here are unique and they're great to look at. You'll probably get some Tim Burton vibes from what you see here, with a world full of shadows and moodiness, except there's plenty of colour pop as well to counter that darkness. The music is very reminiscent of the Yori titles, calm and collected during the slower sections, and it picks up the pace when you're into a boss fight. Now, don't expect to have your hand held when you're starting to play this game. You're chucked right in at the deep end as you find yourself fighting the first boss within 10 minutes of launching the game. Unless of course you decide to take the scenic route and expect every inch of every wall of the forest. You'll encounter a boss called the Demonic Forest Spirit. Lovely, right? That is relatively straightforward to beat, although as a boss fight it feels more of an opening and precursor to learn the game's attack system. The level designs are interesting and varied. They're simple but require certain tasks to be completed before advancing to the next section. Whack a box over there to make a ladder appear over here. It's all part of the motions that you have to go through to advance, and if you don't do this and you die, and again you will die, you may have to tread back over territory you've already traversed, which can be frustrating. There are puzzles, and I won't lie, I found many times I had to look up something because I just couldn't figure it out myself. Maybe I'm just thick, probably, but I didn't have the patience to work them out. Like the order of some chess pieces you have to destroy to unlock a secret passageway to an upgrade. Be prepared to think outside the box so you can progress in certain sections of this game. Enemies are varied and require different tactics to take down. For example, some require just one hit from your weapon, others will take 3 strikes to seal their fate. Wizards that shoot balls of magic at you are slippery foes, whereas there are also persistent chasers, as I call them, who will literally stop at nothing until they grab you and damage you. You can't just do the same attack to all enemies, which is a good thing as it encourages you to switch up how you approach the situation. Now, some niggles that I have are I wish I could make my crow run a little faster. It seems like he's just a little bit too slow. I'm also not the biggest fan of games that I'm required to read text to be told a story, but if you're used to playing the game like Pokemon, then you're probably going to have no problem dealing with something like that. The game has been highly rated and for good reason. This is a difficult game. There is no easy mode here. It's tough but fair if you want to get to the end. I personally won't be finishing the game however, as I have enjoyed my time with it and it's a game I would recommend to any gamer looking for a challenge in a compelling world. It's just not for me. And with that, it's GG. As always, thank you for watching this video, so once you've liked and subscribed to us on YouTube, you can follow us on Twitter, watch us live on Twitch, or even better if you want to hear from us, be sure to check out our Grumpy Gamers podcast, which is available every Wednesday on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, or wherever you download your pods. But for now, it's GG.